Let's have some beer! What be going down, people of the world? Thank you so much for joining me for yet another Daily Drink vlog. My name is Redbeard, and for the beer of the today, we have got a can of Tom Waits for No One Strong Stout by the Good Robot Brewing Company out of Halifax, Nova Scotia, coming in at 7.9% ABV. This is along the lines of the Ruckus IPA, brought back by my fantastic best friend Marcel. This one's got a can on, it's got ingredients, it's got everything I want to see, and it's a strong stout, so hopes are relatively high at the current point in time. Let's crack her open, and let's see what we've got. Woo! Much of the woo. Okay, can we get... Come on. Jesus. Holy lack of head. There's a little bit going there. In that picture. That's pretty dark. I'm pretty sure right up next to that, no light is getting through. Are you serious? Okay. My TV literally just crapped out for half a second as I was doing that. Frickin' thing. Ooh. Really, like, deep, chocolatey, kind of roasty aroma. It smells good. It's good. You can tell in the aroma. There's no, like, alcohol smell, but something just about it. Like, I've smelled enough beers that when I smell this, I get the impression that this is not a light beer kind of thing. Let's give her a shot. Wow. That is freakishly smooth. Oh my god, that's delicious. Like, nice roasted malt, some of that kind of chocolate coffee flavor, and then it just fades away. That is damned impressive right there. Like I said, the smell kind of told me it was a bit on the strong side, but the flavor, that could be 5%. Dangerous stuff. Let's do this. Cheers, everybody. And of course, a cheers to Marcel. You the man, buddy. Wow. That is fantastic beer. I'm not sure. I almost feel like the look of the robot with the square head and stuff, and even their logo, I feel like they wanted to call themselves the Bad Robot Brewing Company, but they were afraid they would get some kind of cease and desist order from Bad Robot Productions, whatever the hell it's called. Water, malt, hops, and yeast are the ingredients. Canned on February 21st, so definitely not on the fresh side, but this is an almost 8% stout. It's going to be good for like a year, without question. Nothing else to really say. I like the label though. It's pretty cool. It's very reminiscent of like an old Disney cartoon kind of thing. Like the very first original Mickey Mouse short kind of thing. Even the font they used for it kind of brings that to mind. It's cool. Although that was the way it was too though back then. Like the actual characters aren't really that detailed or shaded or anything. There's no real anything, but the actual kind of stationary background artwork is really highly detailed. It's kind of like if you played the game Cuphead. The exact same kind of concept. The backgrounds are all hand-drawn and beautiful, and the actual characters still really nice to look at, but there's no real shading or, you know what I'm saying. Come on now. First beer after not really a long day at work. It was 4.5 hours, I think, to do the job today, but she was dirty. There was a fair bit of scrubbing that happened. I'm actually surprised there's no grease still on me anywhere. I can't really see the top of my head. Yeah. If I was using my GoPro app on my tablet instead of the TV, there's a bit of a delay, so if I went like that and then back up, I could probably see it. But when I have it actually hooked up through the HDMI cable directly to the TV, there's like no delay at all. Yeah, it's cool. Except when the TV doesn't work. Then it's annoying. A little bit. GoodRobotBrewing.ca. Yeah, it's on the can, so we don't have to look back. We'll bring you to GoodRobotBrewing.ca. Halifax's most questionable brewery? Sure. I like it. I want to say this and probably that Ruckus IPA. I haven't talked to him recently. I think we're doing the beer analysis is tomorrow night, so I'll probably talk to him then. Nick. I'm kind of curious as to whether or not he has had any of these brews. Nick being Maxwell Beer Reviewed. Maxwell Star is the YouTube channel. Freaking hairs everywhere. Get off that right now. Yeah. And he lives in, I think, Nova Scotia. It could be New Brunswick. I don't know. They're kind of interchangeable in my mind. I've never been out there, and I wouldn't doubt they're both kind of very similar to each other in terms of the people that live there, kind of thing, and the sights you can see. Like, isn't it? Does Nova Scotia have the Bay of Fundy? I think that's where Marcel went. I'm curious now. Bay of Fundy. Fundy. Not Fundy 7, you moron. Frickin' finger. It is in where? Wait, it's between. Really? It's between New Brunswick and Nova Scotia. That's kind of cool. I knew it. Yeah, it has the highest tidal range in the world, which is weird and random. Tides are weird. Just there's so many weird phenomenons in the world. Even the word phenomenon is weird. I've lost my mind. I'm a big fan of that beer. Cannot deny that. Some ratings. 3.91 out of 5 over on Untapped with 677 ratings overall. Beer Advocate, 3.8 out of 5 with 4 ratings. And Rate Beer has a 3.14 to 5 with 6 ratings. So. Oh, excuse me. Jesus. I hate that. You got to burp, but like it just wants to stay right there for a second. You go, knock it loose. Some of the ratings over here on Rate Beer, a bit thin on the palate and not too boozy. I would kind of agree with that. For a stout, it definitely does not have that thicker kind of mouthfeel that a lot of people, Paul, I know, yeah, you like that. Some people like that thicker mouthfeel. Myself, I like a thicker mouthfeel, but at the same time, I don't mind when it's not thicker kind of thing. As long as the flavor's there, the body isn't really a make or break characteristic as far as my palate is concerned. And yeah, the not too boozy, you could crush a couple of these pretty quickly and then get smacked in the face by the boozy that you didn't realize was there. And that's 11 minutes and 29 seconds. So, a break. This is a really, really, really nice example of a strong stout. Like, I want to say it's bordering on an imperial. Like, what is, I don't know. Somebody in the comments, please let me know what it is that makes a stout become an imperial stout. I could have looked into that while I was taking a break, but I didn't think of it until just now. And my break was occupied with a whole bunch of YouTube videos of old Kids in the Hall videos. Yeah. I can't remember what started that, but it's been a couple days now, just randomly watching Kids in the Hall. I missed that show. It was such a good show and didn't get nearly the recognition that it deserved while it was airing. Like, now it's kind of got like this cult following type thing, because people, a lot of it can still be appreciated just as much as it was back then. The occasional skit is kind of hard to bring into today's timeline kind of thing. You know, it doesn't really relate anymore. But for me, there's the nostalgia, and it's funny as hell. Oh, if you've never seen Kids in the Hall, then pop on YouTube and watch a few random sketches. Like, don't just watch one. If you watch one and you don't like it, then watch at least a couple more, because I'm not gonna lie, some of them are hit or miss, but overall, like, brilliant bunch of guys. Brilliant bunch of guys, and I'm assuming at least a few girls over at the brewery here as well. Definitely has kind of crept up on me a bit. I can feel a little bit of the effects. Again, first beer after work, and I haven't eaten a whole lot today. I did eat. I went to my mom's for lasagna for dinner, so, you know, like I ate nothing today. I think that's all I did eat today, though, was the lasagna. Yeah. My eating habits are weird. Drink number the last. It's warmed up now, and the booziness kind of comes through a bit more. But it's still, the flavor, it's got that really rich, chocolatey kind of stickiness that remains after a drink. I like it. Thank you very much, Marcel. It's actually been a little while since you've given me a beer that was kind of intended to piss me off. Yeah, that Rebel IPA. Up next is probably going to be another IPA that he brought me. A really cool IPA, actually, come to think of it. So I'm not hammered right now. I might, take a little time and do that one in an hour or so. So by the end of the next one, I might be even more intoxicated than I am now. That should be an interesting one. Look forward to it. And yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you've had this stout and what you thought of it, kind of thing. And that's going to do it for today's Daily Drink vlog. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, leave that thumbs up button a little smashed in its face. You want to see more, subscribe and hit the bell notification. And that's so you know when new videos come out and stuff, And I'll be back with another Daily Drink vlog tomorrow. Peace out!